We are continuing with quadrilaterals today. Okay. Solve this question, everyone. We are given a quadrilateral, a parallelogram ABCD. Right? The diagonals, they intersect at point O. OB is equal to 6 centimeters and AC is 6 centimeters more than BD. Find the length of OC. This information is given to you. You need to find the length of OC. Message me your answers in the chat. Parth, that is correct. Rest of you hurry up, a very basic, simple question. Sarah Bastani, that's incorrect. Mahuri, that's correct. Sarah Bastani, rework it. Maybe your calculations are wrong. Come on, rest of you hurry up, a very basic question. Rishima, correct. Sarah Bastani, unmute yourself. Yes, Sarah, it's clear now. Sarah Patil, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Start solving this. What is given to you? OB is given to you as 6 centimeters. So what will BD become?
BD will become
What are the properties of a parallelogram regarding their diagonals? Diagonals bisect each other.
yes.
So BD will become OB plus OD, and OB and OD are equal. So that will become 6 plus 6. Yes or no?
Yes.
Which is 12.
So it will be 12.
Now AC is given to you as BD plus 6. What is BD? So what is the length of AC?
18 centimeters.
And what are they asking you? OC. So what will become OC?
Um, 9 centimeters.
Yeah, half of 18, which is 9. You need to remember the properties. Any doubts, anyone in this question? Do one more. These are all property-based questions. The adjacent sides of a parallelogram are in the ratio 5:3. If its perimeter is 96 centimeters, find the sides of the parallelogram. Come on, quickly solve this. Just for reference purposes, so that you take the correct sides. You can take it in any order, but let's take it as A, B, C, and D. See, we are given this is the ratio 5:3. The sides of the ratio of the side, that is AB is to BC, is given to you as 5:3. And perimeter is given to you as 96 centimeters. You need to find out both the sides. Quickly solve it and let me know the answers. Parth, that is correct. Rest of you, hurry up. Siddhant, it's correct. Hurry up, everyone. Easy questions. I'm starting with easy ones. Sarah Bastani, that is correct. Last 1 minute. Think about this. You've already done a lot of ratio sums when it comes to rectangle, when it comes to squares. Squares, it will not be only in rectangles. You've done a lot of ratio sums. Think about it. It's a similar figure. See the relationship between a rectangle and a parallelogram and solve it. Aryan, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what do we do? So whenever sides are given in the ratio of something is to something, what do we note over there? The first thing, we always take the sides with to be 5x and 3x,
X.
right?
Yes, sir.
Now is there a comparison? Can I say that every rectangle is a parallelogram?
Yes, sir.
It is. So what is the perimeter of a rectangle?
So 2L plus B.
So will that also be the perimeter of a parallelogram? It
Yes,
will.
sir.
So I can say that 2 into L plus B is equal to 96. Can I say
Yes,
this?
sir.
Now what is L over
Yes,
here?
sir. So
Can you solve further?
twice 5x plus 3x is
Yeah.
equals to 96.
Rishima, that's correct.
So
Rishima, the second one is
twice
wrong. Check it. Check the breadth. Yeah. So 2 times.
twice 8x is equals to 96.
Yeah.
So 16x is equals to 96.
Yeah.
So x is equals to 96 upon 16.
Which is? Rishima, check the second answer.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
What's 96 divided by 16, Aryan?
So 6.
6. So what will the
6.
length?
Yes, sir.
So what will the length become? 5 into 6, which is 30 centimeters.
Yes, sir. So
And the breadth will become 3 into 6, which
3
is,
into 6, that is 18 centimeter.
right? A simple question.
Okay, sir.
Got it? Anybody did not get this? If anyone has not got this answer, please raise your hand. Moving ahead. Do this one. One of the diagonals of a rhombus is equal to its side. Find the angles of the rhombus. Now you need to think about the properties of the rhombus and do it. One of the diagonals of a rhombus is equal to its side. Find the angles of the rhombus. It may sound like a peculiar question, but it's a very easy one. Think about it and solve it. One of the diagonals of a rhombus is equal to its side. Find the angles of the rhombus. A hint for you, whenever these kind of questions come, make a diagram, make a rhombus, and then start solving. You will find that it becomes very easy solving it, Adan. Humans are visual creatures. So you will always find it simpler if you can visualize. Hurry up, everyone. In case you're not able to solve this, raise your hand. Okay, Rishima. Rest of you? Only one person has raised their hand, so I'm assuming the rest of you are able to solve this question. Send me your answers quickly if you are able to solve it. No, Rishima. Okay, Sarah. Okay, Aryan. Raise your hand if you're not able to solve it. Okay, Sia. Okay, one hint for all those who are not able to do it, or for everyone, make the diagram. You know the rhombus, use the properties of the rhombus. Mahuri, that is correct, but you haven't named them. Siddhant, that is correct. Well done, both of you. Mahuri, it's correct. Just do the naming. Don't forget to name the angles. Last 1 minute, everyone. Parth, correct. Name the angles. Sarah Patil, Sarah Vastani, Sia, Aryan, Rishima, we will solve it together. In the meantime, think about it. Last 30 seconds, everyone. So now whenever they give you a rhombus, first think of the properties of a rhombus to solve these kind of questions. Okay. Sia, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Let's make a rhombus. First thing, what are the property of the rhombus that you know? The first property? Sia, what is the first property that you can think of in a rhombus?
Opposite sides are congruent. Opposite angles are congruent.
No, not angles. Before that? All sides are equal?
Diagonals intersect. Yes.
First property, all sides are equal? So we can say AB is equal to
Yes.
BC, which is equal to CD, which is equal to AD. Why I said that? Because we are given, if you read the question, you are saying given that one of the diagonals of a rhombus is equal to its sides. So we have to find a relationship between the diagonal and the side, isn't it? So we know that in a rhombus,
Yes.
the sides are equal. Is this clear, everyone? Rishima, Aryan, Sarah? So now we are given that the one of the diagonals. So let's take BD as the diagonal. We are given that BD is also equal to its sides, one of its side or side. So we are given that BD is equal to AB, which is equal to BC, which is also equal to, or let me not write BC. Yeah, you're given that all sides are equal, you know, in a rhombus. We are given that BD is equal to AB. Is this clear?
Yes.
But we also know AB is also equal to AD, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, when I see this triangle over here with all three sides equal, what kind of a triangle does this work out to be?
Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral triangle. So what is the angle of each equilateral triangle?
60 degrees.
So what is A? A becomes 60, this becomes 60, and this becomes 60. Now can you solve it and let me know what to do further? So we are given that angle A is 60. So we got one of the angles. What will angle, and can you tell me what will angle C become? See, what will be angle C?
60 degrees.
Reason being?
Opposite angles are congruent.
In a rhombus. Okay, and now all the base angles are equal. So even in this triangle BCD, all the sides are equal. So this is also equilateral triangle. So what will angle D become? 120 degrees, because 60 plus 60 will become 120, and 120 here also.
120.
So the four angles are, angle A will be equal to angle C, which is 60 degrees. Angle D will be equal to angle B, which is 120 degrees, right? So you all saw that if I make the diagram, and whatever is given, I start making it on the diagram, it becomes very easy to visualize and get the answer. So any kind of mensuration problems, any kind of these geometrical problems, try to make the diagram and solve it. Sarah, Vastani, Sarah, Patil, clear? Rishima, Aryan?
Yes, sir.
Sia, is this clear?
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Parth?
So if we make AC as the diagonal, then we'll get A as 120 and C is 120.
Yes, then it will get a C as 120. It all depends on which side you're taking there.
So that is also correct.
That is also correct. We just rotated it, right? I can rotate it on this side. So if I rotate it, A will become on top. Can I just rotate it here so that A becomes here? And this becomes 120, this
Yes, sir.
becomes 60, and this becomes 120, isn't it? So instead of taking the diagonal here, I've taken the diagonal here. It's the same thing. The angles, the naming of the angles doesn't
Okay,
matter
sir.
as long as they're in the cyclic way or the named in the right way. The angles matter.
But sir, in the original diagram also, if we take AC as the diagonal, then also it is correct, right?
Then also it is correct. That basically becomes this, right? So in this case, these will become equal. So this will become 60 then, and these will become 120. It's the same thing because the rhombus remains the same. Only difference is the naming convention changes there. It will
Okay,
be
sir.
correct. It will be correct. Okay,
Okay, sir.
let's do another one. Okay, we are given a rectangle. So we're given a rectangle ABCD. Right? We have the two diagonals of the rectangle, AC and BD. They intersect at the point O as usual, right? We are given that OA is equal to 2x plus 6, and we are given that OD is equal to 3x plus 3. We have to find the value of, find the diagonals. Find the diagonals, all of you. Find the length of the diagonals. Come on, easy one. Parth, that is correct. Rishima, no. Incorrect. Rest of you hurry up. Rishima, correct now. Mahuri, correct. Now again, to solve this, you need to think of the properties of diagonals because, yeah, diagonals are, yes, Rishima, you need to take care of that. So it's given the diagonal, the length of the diagonals, half of a diagonal is given to you. So you now need to think of the diagonals when it comes to rectangles and solve them. That is why the properties are very important. Sara Bastani, no, that's incorrect. Think. You have got some part of the answer correct, but the derivation and what you need to do from there is wrong. Parth, that is incorrect. Siddhant, incorrect. Parth, Parth, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
What are the properties of the diagonals of a rectangle?
No, sir, I copied the question incorrectly.
Okay. So take care. Even then, you should have seen before answering. If you're getting a different answer, you know that the diagonals are equal, right? So the answer would be the same. Check your working, check your copying of the question. Sarah, no. Sarah, you're halfway through. You have one small step to go. Sarah Bastani, one small step. Think where you're missing out. It's still incomplete answer. Okay, let's solve this. Aryan, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Let's start solving this. What are the properties of a diagonal of a rectangle?
So the um the diagonals are equal.
And
Uh,
and they bisect
and
each other. And they
yes,
bisect each
sir.
other.
Yes, sir.
So that means all these parts
Yes,
will be
sir.
equal. So we have AO.
Yes, sir.
Or so we'll have OA is equal to OD, right?
Yes, sir.
So can I say 2x plus 6 is equal to 3x plus 3?
Yes, sir.
Because the diagonals are equal and they bisect each other. So every segment of the diagonal or every half of the diagonal will be equal. Can you quickly solve for x?
Yes, sir. I was solving it actually.
Okay, what is the value of x?
So just a minute.
Sarah Bastani, did you figure out where you went wrong? Yeah, x will
So
be equal to,
x is equals to 3. 3
right?
cent 3.
So now to find
Yes,
the
sir.
half of a diagonal, I'll put it over here to find OA. So 2 into 3 plus 6, right? That is 6 plus
6
6,
plus 6.
which is
That is
12.
equals to 12
So I'll have 12 centimeters here and 12 centimeters here. So what will the diagonal AC become?
centimeters. The
24
AC is equals to 12 centimeter plus 12 centimeter. That is 24 centimeters.
which is also equal to BD. Do I need to find out BD?
Yes, sir.
I don't need to calculate BD,
No,
right?
sir.
Because we know that in a rectangle, the
Yes, sir.
diagonals are
Because
equal.
diagonals are equal.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sa-
sir.
Sarah Bastani, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Where did you go wrong?
Sir, I reduced. I made the length half. Instead I
You
made
got
it half.
you got x as 3, right?
Yes.
So you just needed to put it back into this equation over here. So you would get the length of OA. You got 12 centimeters here.
Yes.
So don't you need to double this to get the entire diagonal? Why did you reduce this further? So always look at the diagram, okay? The diagram is very important. So that is why I keep telling you in every question, make diagrams when you want to solve this question if the diagram hasn't been given to you. Everyone clear on this question? Any doubts? Okay, let's do another one. Taking a same rectangle. Okay, we're taking that same rectangle over here. We are given this angle outside is 50 degrees. Okay, I want to find out angle O D 80, that is ODA. That is this angle over here. Find the value of X. Quickly solve this. I'll just be back in a minute. I'll just have a glass of water. Quickly solve this. I want angle ODA. We're given COB is 50 degrees. And it's a rectangle. Parth, that is incorrect. Hurry up, everyone. Again, use the properties of diagonals, properties of rectangles, diagonal properties of rectangles. Parth, rework, maybe a calculation error. Rishima, no, incorrect. No, Rishima. Mahuri, that's correct. Well done, Mahuri. Rest of you, hurry up. It's a very basic, easy one. Learn to look at the diagrams, learn to apply the properties of rectangles to this kind of question and solve it. No, Rishima, it's still incorrect. When I solve it on the whiteboard, you will realize how simple it is and how you're going wrong. Sara Bastani, incorrect. Last 1 minute, everyone, a basic simple question. Parth, that is correct now. Rishima, still incorrect. Last 1 minute, everyone. Okay, Rishima, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
So we're given a rectangle and we're given one angle as 50 degrees. So immediately when I see this angle, what can I find out?
Opposite angle DO is 50 degrees.
Okay. Now we need to find out X. So is there any relationship or any property in this rectangle? Because this is given to you as a rectangle. So some property we need
Yes,
to
sir.
apply. So what are the properties
Yes,
of
sir.
a rectangle? So we are assuming,
All the angles are 90 degrees.
okay, these angles are 90 degrees, but does that help us?
Um,
Diagonals don't bisect angles of a rectangle. Do you remember that?
oh, yes.
So we have this triangle over here. We have a triangle ADO because one of the angles in this triangle is known to us and we need to find the other one. Is there any relationship between OD and OA?
Um,
Diagonals of a rectangle are equal and they bisect each other.
uh,
So won't
yes.
OD become equal to OA,
Yes, sir.
right? Now can you tell me what do we do?
Um,
So we have angle X plus 50 degrees plus angle DAO is equal to 180 degrees angle sum property.
yes, sir.
But if in a triangle, if two sides are equal, then the angles opposite them are also equal.
Yes, sir.
So I can write this angle also as angle X. So I get 2x plus 50 is equal to 180. So 2x is equal to
Yes.
130. So x will be equal to,
65.
right?
Yes.
So again, all of y'all, you need to apply the properties of rectangles. We know that the diagonals bisect each other and are equal. So start solving it one by one and use all the information which has been given to you. So had you seen that these parts are equal, you would understand that the base angles here are equal. So we will then use the angle sum property to go proceed further.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. Let's do one more. Any doubts, anyone so far? Okay, give me a minute. Okay. We are given a parallelogram PQRS. Okay. Angle Q is equal to 4x minus 5 degrees. Angle S is equal to 3s plus 10 degrees. Find the values of angle Q and angle R. I want you to find out the values of angle X as well as angle R. We're given that Q is equal to, angle Q itself is 4x minus 5 degrees. Angle S is 3x plus 10 degrees.
Sir, is it in rectangle?
It's a parallelogram. Quickly solve this. Parth, that is incorrect. Check your working. Siddhant, which angle is that?
Sir, Q.
Yeah, that is correct. Name it and give it to me. Otherwise, I will assume that it was the other angle. Yes, Parth, check your calculations and send me the correct answer. Yes, Siddhant, it's correct. Rest of you hurry up. Mohuri, that's correct. Siddhant, that's correct. Parth, that's correct. Last 1 minute, everyone. We did a similar question earlier. Zara Bastani, that is correct. Rest of you hurry up. Rajvi, are you there? Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what do we do in this question? How do we solve this? So Q and S is given to you. So what is the relationship between Q and S? Keep yourself unmuted, Rajvi. Rajvi, unmute yourself. What is the relationship between Q and S in a parallelogram? Krishna? Krishna, are you there? What is the relationship between angle Q and angle S? Opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal.
Yes, sir.
That means angle Q will be equal to angle S.
Yes, sir.
That means 4x minus 5 will be equal to 3x plus 10. Can you quickly solve for x and let me know what is the value of x?
Yes, sir. 4x is equal to 15 degrees.
15 degrees. So can you find out angle Q? We have to find out angle Q and angle R. So putting this back into the equation that we're given 4x minus 5, what is the value of Q? 4 into 15 minus 5?
Yes, sir.
4. 4 into 15 is 60. 60 minus 5, 55 degrees, Krishna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about angle S? How do we find out angle R? How will I find out R? X and Y together make up what kind of angles? Co-interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So we're given X plus Y is equal to 180. They know that they are supplementary, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So X is 55 degrees plus Y, which is what we need to find out is 180. So what is the measure of Y or angle R in this case?
So around 125 degrees.
Yes, so angle Q is 155 degrees and angle R is 125 degrees. So that was the
Yes, sir.
answer, right? So the basic property that we needed to do in this one was that the opposite angles are equal and the co-interior angles are supplementary. Is this clear, everyone? Anyone did not get this? Okay, we will be doing a few more examples tomorrow.
Sir,
Yeah, Aryan?
sir, how did we got 55 degrees?
We got the value of x as 15 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Replacing 15 degrees in this equation over here, 4 into 15 minus of 5. What's 4 into 15?
Oh, okay, sir.
60, 60 minus
Okay,
5,
sir, got it.
55.
Okay,
This
sir.
was, this was similar to the one
Thank
when we
you,
did the
sir.
when we did the perimeters and the sides one, right? And the OA one. Okay. Any other doubts, anyone? Okay, we'll just take a break for 5 minutes and continue with science.